She is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and undefeated champ in 5 boxing weight classes with a professional record of 15-0. And she is preparing for her next fight, which will be right here in the city of Flint next month. It is none other than Flint's own GOAT, Claressa Shields, and she is here on First at 4. And Claressa, we are happy to have you here. Hey, champ.
Hey, Dawn, nice to see you again, girl.
Yes, you too. I was telling Claressa before we went on, I look like a heavyweight, but I'm actually a lightweight because this right here is very, very heavy. So tell us about your next fight coming up on February 2nd.
You know, with the movie The Fire Inside coming out, what better place to fight than have my true homecoming in Flint, Michigan at the Dort Financial Center. I'm so excited for it. This would be the first undisputed heavyweight championship that a women's boxing match has ever had.
Oh,
so I'm excited to fight and be undisputed at heavyweight and add a third weight class to me doing this, and then I'll be the only boxer in history to have 3 undisputed titles at 3 different weight classes. So why not do it here in Flint?
I know Flint's excited for it.
Yes.
And we got a chance to see your opponent yesterday during Media Day, Danielle Perkins. She's a little bigger than you are.
A little bit, huh?
A little bigger. Any concerns at all about her as a challenger, though, in the ring?
Well, one, I wouldn't bring nobody who's going to be, you know, cat-footing around and get inside the ring. I wanted to have me a tough challenge. You know, Danielle is not only tall, but she's strong. She's undefeated. She is avoided. People keep talking about she only got 5 fights, but she only got 5 fights because nobody will fight her.
Except for the GOAT.
Except for the GOAT. Yeah. Well, you know, Hannah Gabriel put me on my butt in Detroit a few years back. Well, Hannah Gabriel turned down 2 offers to fight against Danielle Perkins. And you know, and Danielle Perkins was also scheduled to fight against Vanessa, who I knocked out in 2 rounds my last fight, and Vanessa wanted no parts of Danielle Perkins. So Danielle Perkins is not an easy walk in the park, you know, and she is just as strong as she looks. And I look forward to proving my GOATness once again and going in there and showing her, like, look, I may look this way, you know, I may be a little bit smaller, you know, I may be a little more skinnier, but I know how to fight, and I don't think the biggest dogs always win the fight. So I'm excited to go in there and test my power against hers and just show her how we get down in Flint.
Right. You know, I heard a coach say yesterday when you were doing Media Day that it's always skill over size.
Okay.
And so we know you got the skill.
Yes.
Yeah.
We definitely got the skill, but power and
but what you say you don't know about that. Size is important too, huh?
Like it is, and that's why it's weight classes for a reason.
Yeah.
So my first, you know, heavyweight outing was very dominant, and I thank God for that, because we worked hard for that. But we're working hard. We're not working hard because it's an easy fight. We're working hard because we have to be prepared that if she do hit me with a punch and it do hurt, what we gonna do?
That is a fair question.
I am very much rooted into camp. We've been doing our weight training. We've been running. We are in shape. I got a 6-pack right now. I feel very good, and I know that. Hey, sometimes you need your hometown crowd to just kind of cheer you up, cheer for you, because I feel like this fight, I'm definitely gonna need them. So I look forward to it. I'm not saying it's gonna be an easy part. I mean, it's not gonna be an easy fight by far. Anybody that's saying that, listen, Danielle, I've even told her to her face, like, yo, you're built like Evander Holyfield. Like you are huge.
But
to be
you're
a
up
woman.
for the challenge. You want people to know you're up for the challenge.
I am up for the challenge, and I'm trying to put Danielle on her back pockets.
All right, and you heard it here on First at 4. Let's very quickly get to 2024. It was a big year for you, you know, entering the heavyweight class. Also, you saw your life unfold on the big screen. Let's take a look at The Fire Inside, just a snippet.
We would love you to stop saying that you like hitting people and making them cry.
Why?
He just seemed like a bully.
I box. I am a bully. Floyd a bully, Ward a bully. Hell, even Ali was a bully.
Yeah, we understand that.
So I can't be a bully because I'm a girl.
Yeah, I get what y'all saying. I get what you're saying. It's a perception thing, exactly. Right?
Oh, so it's my fault now.
Rest. Come on now. You're trying to help us, okay?
What happened to staying true to who you are? I won that gold medal by being me.
So what was it like seeing your story unfold like that on the big screen? You posted that you cried many times. What brought you to tears?
You know, I get kind of shaken up just seeing the trailer. You know, seeing that part, when I see all the things that I had to go through in Flint to get to where I am now, and just go through in boxing to get to where I am, I just kind of look at it and I say, man, it's so many times I wanted to say, forget this sport, you know, forget these people, and just go do something else, because it was very challenging. You know, people want you to change your image and change how you talk and just change up everything.
Lose your authenticity.
Yeah, you know, and be somebody else. And I'm like, I don't want to be nobody else, because strangely, when I look in the mirror, I like who I am.
Yeah.
You know, and I think people have a problem with that, but it's like, when I look in the mirror, I like how I look, I like how I wear my hair, I like my chain, I like my hands with no nails. I like me. You know, I like how confident and strong I am. And when I watch the movie, it just kind of bring me to tears, because it seemed like all the time people were trying to make me not be that, you know, and I don't know how I dealt with it as like a young girl. You know, I was like, man, that's tough to watch when I see it. Ryan Destiny portrayed me so well. I think I'm tearing up now, but I just when I seen that, I was like, how does a young girl deal with that? You know, people, like, you feel like you're this big and you're that great, but everybody and everything around you is making you feel like you this little, you know, like, how do you deal with that? And I'm just happy I found the strength to keep going, because it was plenty of times where I was like,
paid off.
The reward paid off. The biopic paid off. Jason Crutchfield got his just due, which is still, to me, one of the best trainers I've ever had in the world. I mean, I love Jason. People asking me, oh, were you just born knowing how to fight? No. I mean, maybe I know how to fight, but not how to box.
Yeah, and Jason,
like, Jason taught me my fundamentals, how to move my head, my defense. I still throw the exact same counts from when I was an amateur, you know. And when I teach kids, I teach them how Jason taught me. So it just felt really like it just felt really good to see him get his flowers, because people, the self-belief that I have in myself, it didn't really start with me, you know. I know
it started with him.
It started with Jason believing in me. You know, he told me a long time ago, Resh, you better than all these girls. Can't nobody beat you. If you got to keep your mind together and everything. Jason was always just feeding into me, and now that I'm 29 years old, some of the stuff he says still, like, in my
resonates with you in
my head now. When I'm going through situations, I'd be like, oh, Jason said, you got to have a strong mind, you got to ignore people, and I'd be like,
And my producer is saying rap, but before we go, you know, you talked about that young girl. I just want to show a very quick clip of when I first interviewed you, and you were 17 years old here in Flint. Let's see that.
I wish it was another word for confident, because everything I say I'm going to do, I've done it. I've done everything. I said I was going to be the #1 girl in the country, I beat her. #1 girl in the world, I beat her.
And with each victory, the weight of success becomes greater and greater.
I was carrying Flint, I'm carrying USA, I'm carrying my mom and my family, and it's like I'm just carrying everybody, and then it started getting real heavy. So I'm like, if I lose one, some people, like, they fall off.
Both have come a long way since 2012. When I first interviewed you, very quickly, just tell us, what would you tell your younger self after watching that? What would you say to 17-year-old Claressa?
To 17-year-old Claressa, I would tell her, just keep believing in God, just keep moving forward, and, you know that being who you are and being comfortable is the most important. Like, I would tell her, be more raw, be more of who you are. Like, don't let them try to alter you and change you. You know, I would tell her that, because look at how it turned out for me. People would tell you, they've been knowing me since I was 11 years old, and now I'm 29. They'd be like, yo, you haven't changed. I really haven't. I got some more money. I wear a little makeup now.
But you're the same.
I am
Claressa.
the same person. And you know what? But God is working on me. I have gotten better in how I handle situations, how I talk, how I deal with things. I have gotten better. You know, I haven't got to where, you know, God say you slap him, then you turn the other cheek. I haven't got there yet. But
you slap him back. Yes.
I'm slapping back still. But, you know, God is steady working on me, and I'm just happy that I let him do his thing. But I'm prettier than all the girls that look better than me when we was in school. So
it's all good. Oh, this is Claressa Shields, everyone. Always a pleasure to share space with you, Claressa. Always has been. Thanks for coming in. And
of course.
Don't forget, she's fighting on February 2nd right here at Flint. And where can they get tickets?
You can get tickets at the Dort Financial Center, or you can go to etix.com, etix.com.
All right. Thank you.